Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that street, geek, and nerd. So what is up, my people, today? Oh, yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of On Screen. Yes. So today we are being joined by someone who is awesome, a auteur, a thespian, if you will.
Auteur.
It's like a visual. You visually paint pictures, like so vivid with your music.
Okay.
Arckatron.
Hello, YouTube world. It's part 2. Nah, I'm messing with y'all.
Part 2.
Yeah, we got something for y'all today. We want to do it. We can do it. Hold on, to my right.
NERDSoul. That's right. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify. iTunes, Apple Music, Stitcher, podcast, all that good stuff. Music. Yes, it's me, your boy. So that said, we talked about Spider-Man just a while ago. Had a good time.
Yeah.
You enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed myself. You guys enjoyed yourself. So
yes,
we got
we've all enjoyed ourselves.
Another thing to watch, or another thing that we have watched this week, came out on July 4th. It is called Stranger Things. Number 3. That's right. Stranger Things.
I didn't wait. This is the 3rd season?
Yeah.
Oops, I didn't watch 1 and 2.
Too bad.
Oh,
Too bad. Too late now. Too late, boy. Woo.
Okay. Well.
Woo. Too late. It's too hot. But too late now because you in here. Stranger Things season 3. While we get started, go on and put in the chat what were your initial takeaways from this season? What did you learn this season? What kind of took it to the next level for you this season? So Arckatron, initial thoughts on this season.
Like once you do the initial thoughts, man.
Okay. My initial thoughts.
How about you do the initial thoughts?
My initial thoughts. These kids still make it work. They still make it believable. They still make it interesting. They still make me want to watch. I'm still interested in this little town called Hawkins. No matter if it's Will or Mike or Elle or Lucas, Erica, anyone, I'm invested in these characters. I'm happy to see them on screen.
I forgot about Erica was in like the other season.
Yeah, she was in season 2 for a second.
And like at their house, right? Or something
Yeah,
like that.
she was like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot. I kind of forgot, but as it was going on, I was like, oh yeah, she was in the season before.
You can't spell America without Erica.
That is true.
But these actors really give it their all, and I love these characters, and I'm glad that we're back in this world once again to get another chapter.
And I'm glad that they took as long as it took.
Yeah.
And it's not as bad or nowhere near close to as bad and rushed like Game of Thrones was.
Ooh.
Stab. But no, I like that. Again, I do like shorter series.
Okay.
Give me 8, give me 6, give me 10 at the most. You got going 13 like it's a TV show, like you watching it every week. That's different. Why are we still doing 13, y'all?
Yeah, you don't need.
It's Netflix. It ain't TV.
Well, Netflix technically is TV now.
It ain't TV.
The internet is TV.
But I'm saying it ain't the old traditional.
Yeah, it's
TV.
not the traditional.
It ain't the cable.
You don't have to have 22 episodes and stuff like
22,
that.
Like with 22, what's an arbitrary number? Why? You know what? No, it might not be an arbitrary number. There may be a reason why it's 22, and the reason why it's 13, and the reason why it's 10, and why it's 8.
Yeah,
These
probably
numbers
is a reason.
It's a story reason, probably.
Yeah,
they figured you probably can, depending on the amount of arcs you have, characters you have, you might need 13 to tell it all. Like for the Jessica Jones story, it's always like, okay, it's Jessica Jones, but it's really about the other people, really.
Yeah, it's really
about the supporting cast. It's kind of like on the same level.
Trish and all
they
that.
get it pretty much like almost like if she's getting like 50% of the pie. No, she's getting like 35% of the pie. Okay. They're getting like 25%, and then the villain's getting the other 15%, whatever that is. Whatever the math's on that, 20%. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
I do the math.
Don't worry about it.
But I'm saying like the main character in these series for the longer series, I can understand them. Now the shorter series like this, there's so many of them. We know a lot about them because now it's season 3. So yeah,
you can kind of get to it now.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the chat, Alan Lewis in the chat. Also, Max Evans in the chat. He says he's about to start season 3. Never seen 1 or 2, but everyone at work is raving. If I were you, if you got Netflix, season 1 and 2 are not long seasons, so you can kind of like watch, say, an episode a day and be caught up probably by the end of this month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of easy to get through. So with that said, I wanna give a shout out. You know, say it's so hard to say goodbye. To Hop, man. Hop.
Oh,
you know.
Man, when you start singing, I thought you were about to start singing Big Pun. Like, it's so hard. Yeah.
It's so
Be
hard.
like Hop. Dun, dun, dun.
Yo, Hopper had
Spoilers.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Major spoilers.
They know where, you know, they know what they hit for.
I'm talking about IG.
Oh, IG, yeah, major spoilers.
There's no way I can send a title.
The
title of this episode is spoilers.
Yeah. So, you know,
Stranger Things.
He had a great character arc. You know,
how about this? Because see,
what's up?
Even though they die, they're not dead. We didn't see him die.
Well, I mean,
we didn't see him die. He could have been zapped to the other world.
Okay.
He could be in the underworld now. Whatever it's called.
The upside down.
Upside down world. That's where he could be.
Okay. All right.
We ain't see him get zapped.
Okay.
He ain't dead. In my opinion, he ain't dead.
All right, cool.
Unless it's season 4 without Hop, good luck. He's the main character.
I think you can do it without Hop.
Super main. You can, but I wouldn't want it to be done without Hop. Hop's still alive.
Yeah.
2007, 2019, Hop alive.
Hop alive. Keep Hop alive.
Yeah, keep Hop alive.
Oh man.
This is how I feel.
I'm straight gonna start that.
keep Hop alive.
But you know, great character journey. When we meet him, he's washed up. He's lost just about everything.
You mean
in season 1?
I'm like, what? We meet him. He's already. Where he just lost somebody?
It's like, you know, in season 1 when we meet him.
Season 1 when we meet him.
He's washed up. Season 2, you see him sort of taking on the burden of this child. But he needs this, and she needs, you know, a father. Now in this season, you see someone who has fully like bought into I'm dad. You know, I'm dad. And I dig that. And I love that about his character. And it seemed natural. Nothing seemed rushed. And it was sad to see him go, but I'm glad that he went the way he went to make sure that he saved the life of his daughter, the town that he cares so much for, the kids that he's grown so close to, and of course the woman that he probably never said, but he loves. You know what I'm saying? So that's
he can say it when he come back next season.
Keep Hop alive.
Love you, Joyce. Love you, Joyce. It's me. I'm back. I'm telling you, he in the upside down world. You know, he on the other side.
What's up, Thomas D in the house? Thomas D.
Oh, you know what would be crazy?
What's up?
See, we shouldn't be doing speculation stuff, but you know what would be crazy?
What's up?
If he's in the upside down world with all the people that was made, and he trying to get them out.
Would they have a body to come back to?
The bodies in the world. They're in the world that we live in.
Upside down.
In the world we live in, they were sludge and whatever. But in that world, they
upside down. They still have a body.
They still have a body. Maybe not. Maybe not Billy though. Billy probably dead. He dead. I think.
Oh no, Billy dead.
Because they was like, oh, you want to oppose us? Okay, we just gonna kill you.
So you gonna stand up to somebody?
Because we are you.
Just
so you know.
Just because you remember your mama,
you know more.
You gonna be dead.
You know mama. Billy probably gone.
So also, when the rest in peace, give a shout out to Billy.
Yeah, rest in peace, Billy.
Billy had his little hero moment. Billy has been a D-bag for.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, but I was just gonna say it. But okay, yeah, he's been very douchey.
Yeah, but in season 2, you see a little bit of the abuse that he went through. In this season, it really played out fully with, you know, how his mother was abused and he was abused after she left. And probably, you know, him feeling abandoned.
Why
after
she
left.
Kids though?
I don't know. That's weird. Maybe she could only get out by herself. She couldn't. You would be like, you ain't taking my kids. And it was like, I don't know. I'm just that's
how he sounds.
You ain't taking my kids. That's how Billy's dad sounds.
Okay.
And you know, just so seeing that, knowing, oh, they coming for us, y'all. They looking for us.
They can't hear that. Can y'all hear that?
They can hear that.
They can hear that.
They can hear that.
You got the lapels, man. We got the Patty lapels and Chappelle.
Patty lapels.
We got the Dave
lapels.
Chappelle. The Dave lapels.
Dave lapels.
And Patty lapels.
Patty lapel.
Yeah.
Well, Max Evans says, I'm seeing parallels between Upside Down and the other place in Us. Oh,
whoop. I've never seen Us. So he's gonna...
Oh, you never seen Us?
No, I've not.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not talk about Us.
Sorry, Max. No spoilers.
Sorry.
No.
Hold up. Is it? If it's on home release, but I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Like I said I won't. We won't.
Is it on home release? I don't think it is.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, y'all let me know in the chat. If it's on home release, y'all can talk whatever y'all want. I just ain't gonna look at it.
Yeah. Thomas D said, "Is it the feds? If so, you have to go." Yeah, that's right. See, they can hear. They know. You know what I'm saying? ATF, open up. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no fire around here.
Yo, man, look, they're trying to
That's
take
a
us
fire
down.
truck, actually.
See how they be trying to take NERDSoul down? Just because I be like, but see, I roll with Jesus Christ. So
Whoa,
they can't.
whoa. Too early. Let's get to the show.
Let's build up the show. All right. So Billy, it was good to see him turn, especially for Max's sake. For Max's sake, I like that.
Okay.
Next up, I want to talk about Erica, man. Erica, for a second, I was kind of mad because I was like, are they just gonna have Erica be the sassy black girl? But then they actually gave her a role. They gave her something to do. And then also how she made fun of them being nerds all the time. And he was like, you're a nerd. To be that good at math, and you like My Little Pony, and you like this, blah, 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 you're a nerd too. But I also like how she was like, it seems like my skills are valuable. I want ice cream for life.
Yeah, she negotiated that.
Yo, she negotiated. I mean, I would have went for a signature, but your word, we can go on that now. I love the
signature ice cream. We talking about signature?
No, signature like on a paper, like ice cream.
Oh, we can't do nothing about that.
You know what I'm just saying.
No, but what I'm saying is, you said signature. I thought like a signature, like America, Erica.
Oh,
Sunday
America Ice, yo.
America Erica on a 4th of July would make sense, right? America Erica Sunday. I came up with it.
Thomas D said, always trying to take a black man down. See,
why?
Because they was coming after us, but they left. They good.
Oh, okay.
At first it was coming, then I was like, and then it was but I liked her little like makeshift get up, like the helmet with the flashlights.
Yeah.
Like it's the kind of stuff that you do when you're little. Like you're like, okay, cool. I got my knee pads. I got elbow pads. All right, I'm protected. It's like she was not protected.
Yeah, and
she was mad not protected.
I think in this season, it's probably maybe the most product placement I've seen.
Yeah, there was.
And they had the old Burger King logos, the old Radio Shack
had
logo,
the old Gap logo,
all the old stuff from back in the 80s.
Yeah, it was.
So that was very interesting to see that, like the
mall aesthetic as a whole.
Yeah. And you got to think, because I was like, yo, them ducks are probably gonna be dirty. I'm like, oh no, that's probably a new mall.
Yeah,
so everything's clean.
Yeah, that mall was straight pretty.
I forgot about that. Oh yeah, probably malls come back and that. I remember we had an Ocean County Mall. That was like a new mall, like in the 90s. Like it was maybe 5 years old in the 90s. So it's like, oh yeah. You think, back then, 84, that was like a new mall.
And to see that mall, the way they did Star Court, I wonder if they built that as a set, or if that's like a mall.
They were in the actual mall.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, I saw a little interview before the season started. They were in the actual mall.
Okay, because I'm like,
but that's actually cost effective too.
True. Because find a mall that already exists, you ain't got to rebuild nothing.
You got to and they have already the house built, all the houses built already. Whoever house they're in, that really got the houses, the street view, street shots, and the mall.
Yeah, because they were in the mall most of the time. Then, of course, the bunker area, you can just that could be a set.
But you could. But I'm saying you could do that and add more characters, add more story, add more writers. You know what I mean, money, cost effective.
And it was fun to see the clothing style, the hair,
cars.
the cars,
hairstyle, the different kind of dress that you used to dress back then.
Yeah. Thomas D said, "Did they have Blockbuster?" I didn't see Blockbuster. But I'm pretty sure they probably.
I'm pretty sure Marvel has the Blockbuster on lock.
Yeah,
because they're using the Captain Marvel.
Yeah, they got it on.
They got that contract for them.
Yeah, it was nice to see that whole mall aesthetic, and we got to see a little bit of the kind of political angle with them kind of taking over the mom and pop shops. Because now, if you look at malls, Amazon is sort of doing to malls what malls did to mom and pop shops back in the day.
So is Amazon the new mom and pop shop or no? There's
No,
been a mom and pop shop.
Amazon is like the new mall, sort of.
So, okay. Another analogy.
All right.
I'm in all analogies today.
All right.
So the live performer was killed by the radio.
Okay.
And then video killed the radio star. Boom.
Okay.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Whatever that means. Lock it in. Whatever you lock it in, lock it in.
Lock it in.
But that's the analogy I'm gonna do with this one. Where it's like,
yeah. And
one
seeing
thing
the people,
killed another thing.
Yeah, because
Netflix killed Blockbuster.
Yeah. Netflix killed Blockbuster, definitely. And then you see
I buy Blockbuster. But before that, it was a local mom and pop video stores.
Mm-hmm.
That Blockbuster came in.
Your neighborhood might have had like Video Man or Video Store, Video Rent or Rent a Video, something like that.
Yeah.
And now, you know what I'm saying, you got, just Netflix. That's it. So I like seeing the people, like the empty stores and then the people like protesting.
I agree with Thomas D.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Thomas D said Amazon is the new Walmart. Here's the thing. Walmart is the one store that I think might survive all of this mess because it's so big. Walmart is really big, and Walmart in a lot of cases, even with shipping, is still cheaper than Amazon. Walmart is like the only one that's still hanging on.
You got Amazon Prime.
Well, yeah, but
does Walmart have like Walmart Prime shipping?
I'm sure if they're smart, they probably do.
If you're like a member, maybe discounts on
probably
shipping or something like that.
But like
I think I got one thing on
Walmart is probably the one store that I see making it out alive through all of this digital stuff, because Walmart started going digital, even though their website is not sophisticated by any means.
Maybe you should. They've
been doing that for a long time. Yo, Walmart, holla at your boy.
They watch the show.
Nice. They watch the show.
I'm pretty sure something in here is bought from Walmart. Oh, actually, this couch we're sitting on is from Walmart.
See?
Thank you, Walmart.
Thank you, Walmart.
Without that, we wouldn't have a show.
Yep. We'd be sitting on the floor. On the floor. See? But we got Walmart. Walmart's so big. Target is in a weird space. I think they might be okay.
Target will survive.
Target's in a weird space because they're like one step under like Macy's. And like they're like
what?
Like quality, like clothes and stuff. So it's like
but
Walmart,
where
then Target, then like JCPenney's, Macy's, and stuff like that.
JCPenney's going down.
Yeah, but see, they're going down.
They
but
were
I think
JCPenney's also was in this show too.
Yeah, JCPenney, that old JCPenney logo.
And then the bags and everything. Like, I got the bag. My mom used to just shop JCPenney's all the time. She still does though. But I remember them old bags from back in like the maybe late.
And remember when your boy got the shirt? He was like, "This is cutting edge."
What shirt was that?
Hop got that shirt for the day.
Yeah.
He got that fresh fit. He was like, "Yo, look, let me get fly."
You got that Miami Vice.
Because I'm going to Enzo's tonight.
You got that Miami Vice shirt or whatever. That was funny.
Oh man, Thomas D said we shall see, but Amazon not playing games if the drone delivery gets approved by Walmart. Oh man, but you got this mall, you got the feeling, and all the kids there, it just works, man. And like I said with Erica, they turned her into a character that adds to the story and kind of fills out people's friendships. Because I also like how they segmented everyone.
Yeah, it wasn't they weren't all together because there's so many characters.
And also they're growing.
And
people are changing.
They're growing apart.
Yeah.
And they're having girlfriends.
Yeah.
And boyfriends.
And I'm sure you remember, and I'm sure you guys watching remember, there's a summer. It might have been when you were 13, 14, 15, maybe even 12. But there was a summer where something happened. Maybe you had a fight. Maybe you fell in love with a girl. Maybe you went somewhere. Maybe something happened to you, traumatic or not traumatic. Maybe something cool or bad. But something happened when you're like, okay, I guess I'm not a kid anymore. And see, Will is still like, I want to be a kid. Yeah. Mike and Lucas are like, dude, we're done with that. But with that said, Will lost 2 years. Think about it. Will was in the Upside Down. And then Will was a host to essentially a symbiote. So, Will kind of
symbiote.
or symbiote.
Some people would say. All
Man,
right.
come on, man. No, come on. But
How, Sway? How?
How? But so he kind of lost 2 years that Lucas and Mike and Toothless didn't. I can't think of his name, but Toothless.
Yeah, Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin.
Yeah.
So and Dustin got his girlfriend. Oh, is she real, y'all?
Susie.
I love how he kept referencing Phoebe Cates. Because, all right, depending on your age, you might not know who Phoebe Cates is. But back in the day, Phoebe Cates was kind of all right.
Phoebe Cates.
Phoebe Cates.
I know. As soon as you say it, I'm gonna know who it is.
She was the girlfriend on Gremlins. She was also in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, I believe. So yeah, she was.
That was her real name.
Yeah, Phoebe Cates. She was the bomb like back then. She was like banging.
Equivalent in the 90s.
Equivalent
Topanga?
in the 90s. Yeah, kind of like when Topanga got like when Topanga like grew and everybody's like, what?
It's
Topanga. Sorry, Topanga.
Topanga.
Sorry, Topanga. This a family show. This is a family show. All right,
that's something totally different.
It's a family show. All right,
Topanga, because actually it's out here. You know, you've seen Topanga Canyon.
Oh yeah,
so that's where you get the names from.
Yeah.
A lot of shows they get the name from out here. All the roads and stuff out here,
like Fillmore and all that. So,
Kelso.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kelso Street right on the corner.
So so you know that kind of like that level where when she blew up, or like Laura on Family Matters when she blew up, everybody was like, what? Like she went from like the whack little sister to Thomas D said, when I had to pay taxes, I knew I was no longer a kid. My childhood got taken by the IRS. Yeah.
When the first time I paid tax, probably like in like
when I got my first job.
Yeah.
Like first
7,
job.
16,
shout out to Burger King.
Shout out to ShopRite.
You know, ShopRite. See, Food Line was my second job. So I was Food Lining it up.
ShopRite. Holla at ShopRite.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, sorry. Food Line was my third. So sorry. You know, because Burger King had to quit that. And then Great American Buffet had to quit that too. And then
Buffet.
but it was we had mad chicken on lock, son. And we had steaks on lock because they made more steaks.
Were they like Sizzler?
It was a buffet, but you had like the steak section where they would like
that sounds like Sizzler.
Well, not Sizzler. You like order meals. Like you can't order meals.
It's not a buffet section in Sizzler.
Yeah, but you're able to order meals as well. And Great American Buffet, you can't order no meals. It's just like the buffet. That's it. It's just like the buffet. All you got. It's all you got. It's all you get. but I like how they separated them in sections, and you saw them experience this weird age where you're like, okay, I'm not an adult. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm in this weird phase where
adolescents, the teenagers.
And it was cool. I like how they handled it. I feel like they handled it in a real way. Mike, boy, whoo-wee. Mike need to get smacked upside the head. All right. Mike.
Yeah, you do need.
Mike, boy, the way he popped off on Hop in the truck, because see, he was already being funny. Hop was trying to be cool. He was like, look, guys, I really want to talk to you. Because he was trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? He went to Ma Dukes, Winona Ryder, I can't remember her character's name. Sorry.
Joyce.
He went to Joyce. He was like, look, it's too much. I'm trying, but it's too much. I need to break it. We need some barriers. And he was trying to be cool. And then Mike's like whispering in Elle's ear and stuff and being funny. It's like, dude, now ain't the time for that. And then he cursed at him in the truck.
Teenagers, man.
Yo, look, even as a teenager, I knew that there were like certain lines with adults. And he's a cop.
But you see, his parents don't.
Oh yeah, Michael's parents don't really care about him.
It's the same thing as now her name. I can't remember his sister.
Oh man, what is Mike's sister's name? Oops. Tell us. I cannot remember her name.
I can see her face. She was very active in this season.
She's way more active in this season. Well, no, actually about the same. Because last season, her and whatchamacallit's brother went off. Yeah, her and the photographer. Her and the photographer.
The older teenagers. Man.
Yeah, the older teenagers went off
in their 20s.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Saying that
Nancy. That's one. Now his name is David,
Will's brother.
Johnny,
Will's brother.
Damon.
Damien. Thomas D said Brandy was my first crush. She still looks good too. Might have to slide in the DM. You know what? Hey, look, I'll say this. If you slide in Brandy's DMs and I see you on a red carpet one day, hugged up with Brent, I'll be like, look, you started here. Remember, it was here when you said that. And look at how far you come.
I mean, not to be sidebars, but I mean, Brandy does watch the show. Brandy seems a little off, though, man.
Brandy does watch the show,
but she seems a little off.
Just don't mess with Ray J, man. And Ray J watches the show, but
that's another problem too.
Ray J be tripping.
She got an off brother. No.
Ray J be tripping, man. Remember he was like trying to act like he was part of the money team?
Yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
Ray J,
money team, part of the hip hop, love and hip hop team, love and hip hop team. You know, then he had a career.
Yeah, wait a minute.
He had some songs. Then he disappeared. Then he started doing other stuff, all other shenanigans.
Pull up and don't pay.
But then nobody was trying to.
Oh, in the club.
Nobody trying to.
People know what's up.
All
right. True story. I was at a club. Ray J shows up. Girls went crazy. Like, I'm not gonna front. Like, I didn't know Ray J had it like that, but he showed up and like screams, like real screams. Like you would have thought, like, I don't know, somebody important was there.
Ray J's important, man. Going to those women.
Woo, yo, like son, like real screaming, like you would have thought he was like the Beatles when he walked in that joint. Like, dude,
to them, he was the Beatles.
I was like, yo, Ray J gets love. I was like,
no, yo. The Beatles reference is relative, man. It's relative.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Thomas D said nobody's scared of the One Wish guy. Oh, that's called.
Oh, God, that's probably the song that was like, yo, this dude needs to go.
He gotta go.
Yeah,
he's out of here.
Yeah, that was the moment I was like, wait, what? People are
gotta take him off of here.
My thing is this, and people were accepting it. That's the thing. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, people were letting it ride because he's Brandy's brother. You know what I mean?
What? Did I not hear the vocals? They're not good.
Gotta pull up and don't.
Something else there. Y'all not hearing that?
Y'all want to bump?
Yeah.
Yo, straight up, you got to take him off of here.
Yeah, nah.
I can't even remember the rest of that skit now. But anyway,
don't get me. I know the skit. We'll segue back to.
We'll come back to Ray J after this because you got to remind me of the rest of the skit, and we'll do all that later. Okay. Russians.
Oh yeah, the Russians.
Wow.
Yeah, because you got to think it's the Cold War time.
Yeah, but wow.
No, but you got to think about
Russians.
The time that we're in.
Yeah, but Russians are crazy to want to loose this thing on, because it's not like this thing is going to come out and be like, oh, okay, hey Russians, I'm gonna do whatever you want me to do.
They want to unleash just on America,
but then you can't put it back. You can't put that genie back in the bottle.
They know how to put it back.
Yeah, they might have their own L.
You see that machine they had? You don't think they would do some study? And at the end of everything, they got one of them.
They got a Demogorgon.
You don't think they testing that Demogorgon?
True.
They studying it.
Russians is crazy.
These Russians in this show, the way they're characterized, are crazy.
The Stranger Things Russian
thing. Russians is crazy
because all my Russian fans, that I got tons of Russian people watching the show right now.
This man trying to kill his audience. Russians be crazy. Like, no, you mean the Stranger Things Russians characterized is crazy.
Yes, it's crazy.
The way that they're characterized.
Yeah, because I'm like, dude, this isn't a puppy.
I think it was just for America.
Yo.
Think about this. And that's Indiana, right?
Yeah.
That's far from Russia.
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't seem like it has an off point. It looks like it feeds and feeds. They
got the Demogorgon killing weapon, which is that beam.
Yeah. So they probably figured, hey, we'll let it loose on America. Yeah. It'll kill all of America.
And close it up again.
And then close the thing.
They got where.
And then we have a whole brand new country for us.
Boom.
You know what? All right, okay.
That's what they was talking about. This is the Cold War. This is the time they ain't even seen. We building your own mall. You ain't even see us coming.
A mall? And you got a stupid mayor that's going to let us build a mall?
Which I forgot. I'm like that. I knew who he was because Princess Bride.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm like, for a second, I was like, is that him? Because his voice was different.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm usually getting by people by their voice. He changed it up a little bit. I was like, okay, he's doing acting here.
Okay. All right, okay.
Yeah, Carl, ELW.
Whatever his name is.
He was.
Yeah, whatever your name is.
He was in Princess Bride.
But I like
character in Princess Bride.
Oh yeah, true.
And a bunch of movies, but Princess Bride was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, Princess Bride is a good movie. It's a good movie. Very good movie. I like the way Hop handled himself, even though he was called, the Fat Rambo. I like how I like how he handled
Fat
himself.
Rambo, yeah.
He said even skinny Rambo couldn't do this.
All right, so that Russian dude, whatever he
Alexei.
was. No, not the one that died.
Oh, the Terminator.
The Terminator dude.
Yeah, I was gonna get to him, but let's talk about him now. He's the Terminator.
He put a couple hurtings on Hop.
Yo, man.
Hop got him that one. And got him both times.
And notice he did something that I try to tell people all the time in real life.
Hit him in the throat?
No.
Oh.
Notice how many times he hit them ribs. He went straight to the ribs. Worked that body. Everybody wants to hit somebody in the face because it looks good. You work that body and they'll drop. Because, he hit him in the ribs and then he kicked him in the ribs when he was on,
Nah, he was putting in work.
Hop
was getting
he got worked up.
He was getting the business.
He got worked up. Yeah, he got worked up like 2 or 3 times.
He got him in the end.
Yeah, he got him in the end.
Twice, actually. Because remember, he shot, but he had the vest on.
He had the vest on.
So, you're right. And it dipped off.
Yeah, because he did not play. When he had his chance, he shot him like 5 times. Yeah. So to his knowledge, I ended the threat.
Sidebar. This is something I never understand. When somebody gets shot with a bulletproof vest, why they take the vest off?
Because it's a visual cue for us, the viewer, to know.
No.
He has a vest on.
In general, do professionals who have these vests on, when they get shot in them, do they take them off?
I wouldn't. I'd leave that joint on.
Like, is it compromised now? You know what I mean? So we gotta get a new one.
It still works.
You gotta get a new vest.
Look, people out there, if you're wearing a vest, which hopefully you don't have to live a life where you wear a vest, but if you are wearing a vest, then don't take the vest off.
We gotta get Curtis on the line. Curtis Jackson.
Yeah,
we gotta get 50 on the line.
Get 50 on the line.
And the whole G Unit squad, because they all wore vests.
Yeah, they all wore vests.
We gotta bring them up.
Lloyd
Banks,
Young Buck. I don't know.
Young Buck. We gotta get who else we gotta get? We gotta get what's his name? Game. We gotta get Game in it too.
Yeah, all of y'all was wearing vests. So you know what I'm saying?
Who am I missing? Freaky Zeke. That's what I'm missing. No, Freaky Zeke. That's from he's from Diplomats. My bad. Wrong group. Tony Yayo. That's his name. Kind of that. Remember I was in jail while they were getting the hype and it came out of jail. Did his own dance. Freaky Zeke was that for Diplomats. So back to Stranger Things.
Back to Stranger Things. I have to say that yes, he was the Terminator, but yes, he was good.
And
he worked this well.
Did the whooping, and he got whooped too.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Thomas D said Tony Yayo. Yeah, that's right. Tony Yayo, boy.
Doing that Yayo dance.
Oh, boy. And then John Cena took it. Then,
made it stupid. And took the MOP stuff and made it stupid and corny.
Yeah.
Thanks,
John Cena. Like, yeah.
Wait, why are you people sound like the dude from doing the Jesus Christ, yo? All your voices sound like the Jesus Christ dude, yo.
No, it doesn't.
John Cena.
No,
Jesus Christ.
John Cena. No, you got John Cena.
Like, what?
Christ. It's like CHWROIST or something.
Yeah.
It's Christ. Yeah, it's just not good.
Back to Stranger Things.
Definitely Terminator. This was definitely also kind of like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but both in a very good way. Both used in a way where it was tweaked to work for Stranger Things.
Also,
in a very good way.
Also, we were in the Blob too.
Yeah, definitely.
It's an object like moving.
Yeah,
and kind of sliding on the doors.
All right, yes. Now, with that said, let's get back to Nancy and Will's brother.
Nancy Drew.
Yes. When you've killed the person and the sludge is moving around, don't watch it. Do not watch it sludge.
It's a TV show. It's dramatic.
I know.
They must watch it come together and then get killed by it. That's a scary movie 101.
Lotus Scholar said, big shout out to Lotus Scholar. Woo for you. Thanks for coming through. Woo. And he said, watching it now, so I'm quiet, but I love the 80s. Also, don't forget Die Hard. Yeah, it was a little bit of that. Yeah, it was a little bit of that too. So
yeah. Some Die Hard, Rambo. A lot of 80s references.
Yeah.
A lot of Die Hard and Rambo.
I love how the Duffer brothers, because I was trying to think, do they do anything else? And then I was like, I can't think of anything else that they're doing in media right now, but they do Stranger Things so good, I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm like, just do this.
Well,
Like,
if you think about it, this is the third movie.
Yeah, and this is their baby, basically.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And
they did get sued for something, but we don't know.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, remember it said somebody took the idea that was the idea of someone else.
Oh, snap.
But I'll never know what happened with all that. You never
Yeah.
know like what's what.
Yeah,
The litigation, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you never really
We
know.
ain't
Until it's done.
We ain't the courtroom. Not even until it's done. We still don't know. We ain't there. We ain't in the courtroom. We don't know the evidence and stuff.
We ain't seen the transcripts.
No, but
You know what I mean?
yeah, this is like the third movie. In a way. Because you think that these are just
because they called it Stranger Things 2, and Stranger Things 3.
They don't say season. They say Stranger Things 3. It's the third
Yeah.
movie. But the thing about it is that it's like a movie, even in time, it's a little bit longer than a movie would be.
Yeah.
But it gets the benefit of being segmented, like episodes, but also gets the benefit of kind of taking the story and kind of stretching a little bit more.
Yeah. So we get to find out.
Like in a movie, it feels like a movies for the most part, it feels like everything is rushed.
Yeah, because they essentially got like 2 hours.
The only movie that I felt that wasn't rushed was Endgame.
Yeah, and that was 3 hours.
It had a full I think y'all gonna probably hate me for this, but I think movies should be 3 hours long. But give me an intermission. Remember those days?
Okay.
And then you go to the play.
Because Scorsese got you covered. If you want,
Scorsese. I'm saying he's one of the only that has the 3 hours.
3 hours.
How many? He got like 4 or 5 in 3 hour territory.
Man,
all his movies.
But some of his joints need a cut.
Yeah. But I feel Endgame was the first time I felt a comic book movie didn't feel super rushed.
Lotus Scholar said, I was like, white girl, move.
And what?
Remember when the sludge was coming towards Nancy? And we was all like, what are you waiting for?
She had nowhere to go.
She was like bad guys waiting for the Power Rangers to morph. There was a scene.
Oh, but you know what?
Because they'd be like,
you know what, yo?
And like, what do the bad guys do? They just be like,
you know what, yo? Power Ranger needs, weirdly enough, they need the Logan treatment. They need a dose of reality. We need some people to die in Power Rangers. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We need the adult version of Power Rangers.
We need
old man Tommy. Because he's still some apart. You know,
he still be rapping.
Bring Tommy back.
Be out there rapping.
Bring Tommy back, try to be old and he get whooped.
Yep. He gotta pass on the power stones or whatever to the new kids. You know the little things they had, the
morphin part thing?
Yeah, the morphin thingies. You gotta pass them on.
I don't think he had one because he was
yeah.
Later on, when he was like the White Ranger, yeah, but the Green Ranger, I don't think he had. He was evil, remember? He was a bad guy.
Thomas D said, unless it's Titanic, just bring on the water. But yeah, she needed to move. I was like, yo, what are you waiting for? Like, once she noticed what it was, it's time to move. And I can understand shock, but it happened to both of them. It happened to Will's brother and Nancy. And I'm like, both of y'all.
But what were they gonna do? What did you want them to do?
Run, man.
Maybe she had nowhere to run.
Juke it. And just
it was covering the whole hallway. How are you gonna juke the whole hallway?
Oh no, I'm saying before it met up. Remember when it first turned to sludge?
Yeah,
they was just watching it. Now when it got big,
well, no, because this is their first time seeing that.
Yeah, but still,
no. They're kids. They're still kind of kids in that kind of department.
Okay,
we're going back to the Peter Parker. I'm doing the Tom Holland argument.
All right,
with this one, a little bit. They're a little older, so they should have known better.
Cardi B voice. Lotus Scholar said Cardi B voice. What was the reason?
Yeah. Well, I think they definitely should have ran, but I think again, it's for dramatic sake. It's
for TV. It's for us. They put that moment in for us to scream at the screen. You know what I mean? And so I thank you because we did scream at the screen. Lisa and I were like, "Go, move!"
I forgot.
What are you doing?
Y'all don't know this about me, but I don't like scary movies. I don't like creepy crawler things. I don't like spiders. No. No.
And that thing was all like jelly. It was like grape jelly, but it was mean.
Now, because Stranger Things is so good, I was willing to sit down and watch it. That shows you how good Stranger Things is.
All right,
because I don't watch no scary movies at all.
See,
it took me 3-4 years to watch Get Out. I don't know if it's even been out for 3-4 years, but it took me 3-4 years. I just watched it a couple months ago. For real.
Wow.
This is going to take me a long time to get to Max Evans. Sorry.
I think you're gonna like it though.
I'm not gonna watch it because I don't like scary movies. I don't like psychological thrillers either. Gone Girl, too much for me.
All right. Okay.
Old Boy, Not the original, the American version. Too much for me.
Okay.
I don't. You've seen it before, right?
Yeah, I've seen
the
it.
American version or
Yeah,
or both
I've seen the
versions?
American version.
I don't like somebody mess with their own daughter. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Years later, we got a problem with that.
Yeah. But see, the reason they set that up is because he wanted him to, but he wanted to mess with his brain, but it's not the same because he didn't know. See, you knew what you were doing with your family. He didn't. So it's not the same exchange. It's not a one-to-one.
What he was doing with this family man from the top, that was some man.
All y'all had to go. Y'all was just nasty.
Leave that alone.
Y'all
moving on back to Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Who you want to talk about now?
Thomas D said, "Black people run, then ask questions later." Yup.
Yeah.
Yo, I'd have been. Now,
it's a track meet until we're tired.
Yeah.
We're not stopping running.
Yeah. Look, hey.
Even if we run to the car, we're running out of the car when we're done driving the car.
Yeah, because it's like you can ask me right now, yo, what happened? Man, I don't know. The lights were flickering.
We don't know what happened.
Stuff, and I ran. Well, what's going on now?
We don't want to know what happened. We're gone.
Yeah,
we sense danger. It's like being in the forest. You sense danger. You just say, "Oh, I wonder what that's creeping around for me." You leave the vicinity. You run with your feet. You don't look back.
Don't look back.
You don't turn around. You don't fall.
You turn around, you're going to trip.
We're using adrenaline.
Yes.
And we're running as fast as we can.
Yep. It don't matter what you run.
That's called intuition. Like, yo, something wrong. I sense danger, Will Robinson. And I'm out.
Now,
deuces.
I did want to talk about Elle for a second. Big power up, Elle. I see you.
Power up?
Yeah.
Power down.
Power up. Of course, at the end of the season, but at the beginning of the season, we see like, yo, she has really progressed. Like just in basic things. She's kind of this is 6 months
kind of world before that.
True. Yeah.
That was a power up.
But that was her like using all of her might. Now she's doing stuff kind of normally. Like, oh, let me spy on this person. Let me just close my eyes real quick.
Yeah.
Or, just like basic stuff. Like you see how much she's grown. And it's only been 6 months, but you see how much she's grown.
Right. It's only been 6 months.
Yeah, because they mentioned 6 months ago. Is it a conversation let us know, is it a conversation with Hop or is it a conversation with someone where they say it's been 6 months? And I can't remember who said it. I want to say Hop and Joyce are talking in the store.
Put the date on every single, so we just gotta watch.
Well, yeah, we just gotta watch it.
It's like I think it's if that was the Halloween 2018 or 17.
Yeah,
they're doing the summer of 2008. Like it would be like the equivalent. So
because it was Halloween last time. Now it's July 4th, so it's approximately 6 months.
Yeah, about 6 months.
So yeah.
No.
See,
like 9 months.
Really. November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah. So they said 6 months. Somebody
from when?
Oh yeah, probably from the very end. Remember it was Halloween, but then they had some more time after.
Yeah.
So
but
probably
I ain't see no snow.
Well, I mean, it wasn't.
How much more time after that then?
Maybe it don't snow a lot in Indiana. Well, actually, it does snow a lot in Indiana. Maybe look, it wasn't snowing that time. All right, don't ask no questions.
I don't know how far it went. We don't know how far it went into the season.
Notice Scholar said, I didn't like how they did the black woman in the hospital. Black women then were not on the phone like that. They had a job to keep. SAS level was 0 back then. Thank you. Yes, I did want to mention that because it was funny. I thought it was funny, but I didn't think it was true because back then, she had to keep that job. She wasn't going to be just telling people, you can't go nowhere, you can't do this, can't do that. I think I would have, if you're going to have Erica be sassy, have her be normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, or swap, like have hers be sassy and Erica be normal or something like that. But you can't have two, because then you're essentially saying that all the black women in your universe are all sassy black women.
All black women from the 80s are sassy. That's what they're saying.
That's what you're saying. It is like, it's not true. There's levels. Yes, black women ain't playing because black women live in America and America has done things to make black people
sassy,
angry.
But not sassy to like her boss or anything like that.
Oh yeah, just so maybe it was just,
she could get away with that, I think.
Yeah, okay, all right.
And they are kids. But I see what you're saying.
Lotus Scholar says she had a good job too.
Yeah, I wish I could see that. I could see that being a problematic or something.
Yeah, because I was like, But it was also kind of funny in a moment, so I kind of let it ride. But Elle blowing up with her powers like she did really came through. And then the team even being apart when they came back together, seeing everyone apologize to one another for the things that happened. Like Mike to Elle, Lucas to Will.
Oh, to Will.
Yeah, to Will. And then go ahead.
No, you're right. You're right.
And then with Dustin and kind of like the crew as a whole. And then also the moment with Dag, old boy with the hair. He got beat up by the Russians.
Oh, that guy. I forgot what his name was. But
him
Drew and when it went in whatever David, whatever his name is, went to him later. David.
Yeah, David. I don't know his real name, but
his name is John.
He and the girl that got beat up by the Russians. His statement to her, like kind of almost confessing his feelings for her, and her being like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I like women."
Oh, you mean that? Oh, wait. See, you saying old boy? You shouldn't say old boy.
Oh,
because I thought you meant the old dude with the beard. And
no. I just mean
I was like, old boy. Like,
you mean dude, young dude at the Scoops Ahoy.
I'm like, who are you
Scoops
talking
Ahoy.
about? I'm like, hey, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? Yes,
Scoops Ahoy.
Yes. Scoops Ahoy.
But when he was like, I got a girl. She's really great. She's super smart. Blah blah. And I'm like, yo, honestly, she did come through in the clutch. If it wasn't for her reading skills or figuring out the deciphering the language, y'all would have been screwed. So she figured that out.
Really, they could have just said, "Oh, we don't know what that means. Just keep moving."
Well, she's the one that found out. The blue and yellow meets in the west or something like that, and all that.
Okay, now that's the question.
And the silver cat and all that.
I have to pose a question. What if she didn't figure it out and they didn't go down there and do a lot of stuff? That's a question.
Okay, if they don't go down
that
there,
thing would have opened up.
Because
remember they have.
If they didn't go down there would be no.
There'd be no way for hopping them to even know the whole area.
Yeah, because Alexei drew the plans, but he drew them from memory and they were slightly off because he didn't know the air ducts.
Yep.
Erica knew the air ducts. And see, that's storytelling and positive and tight, succinct writing. See, they were
as opposed to what?
There's a lot of stories. There's a lot of stories out there that fall apart. Like the reason I didn't give the full 5 for my boy Spider-Man is because if you take those 2 teachers out, you can still have the whole movie. Those 2 teachers, I love JB Smooth.
We didn't even talk about them. Were you pulling some new information out?
Because
we never even said they're
useless.
They're in the comedic relief.
Yeah, I guess. But that's why I didn't mention them because I was just like, these guys are useless.
Yeah.
But see, if you take them out of the story doesn't matter. You can still go on. If you take out that group, like Dustin, Erica, Hair, Scoops, and the girl Scoops, if you take them out, they don't know the air ducts and they can't get through there. You know what I'm saying? So that's a huge part, and all of them form like Voltron at the end, which was great.
I have one little thing.
All right, what you got?
The air duct thing. Now, remember when they first initially went in, they went in from the ice cream place. It was Erica went because it's too small.
Yeah.
Now, I guess somewhere as you get closer, it gets bigger.
Yeah.
Because the dude was in there.
Okay, I was making sure.
He didn't go through the ice cream place.
No, he didn't go
through the ice cream. Which way did he get in there? How did he get in there?
I think they went down the elevator, didn't they? Didn't they go down the elevator?
He went down the elevator?
Yeah, I think they took the elevator down.
How we get in there?
Man, look, I don't remember that part. Just don't worry.
I'm just saying, that was the one that I was like, how are you fitting in there? If she just fit in there, she was squeezing it.
Because it got bigger. It
was like Willy Wonka, where like it gets bigger as you get closer to it, or the room gets smaller.
They need more air in that section.
The room's like
forced air induction.
So as you get closer, it's just like, oh, it's getting tighter down here. That's like that with Willy Wonka.
It's good air.
There's like a small door that actually opens to a bigger door. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's
take a look. Okay,
it's beautiful. So Thomas D said she was like, I don't eat meat. You know what? I'm not messing with you.
She said she was vegan. That's what you're saying? Gotcha.
I'm not messing with you.
She was vegan. That's what she was.
Yeah.
Pescatarian.
Lotus Scholar said, gotta watch the last episode. See you.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Last episode. We already
man, we done already like talked about, because when you cover like different characters and stuff, you just go through all
I mean, why are you watching this? I mean, thanks for watching.
Now, the way Billy
had spoilers.
The way Billy had the moms in the beginning, though, I do have to like.
And I didn't even know who mom they were. Cause I'm forgetting people who they were.
That was Mike's mom.
That's Nancy's mom.
Yeah,
Nancy and Mike's
mom. Yeah.
I
Nancy and Mike's
was.
mom, who was wearing heels in the one piece. She knew what she was coming to for. She knew what she was coming to the pool for. Yeah. Like actually, that whole row knew what it was. Now I'll say this. Look, ladies, just come on. It's this kid's present. Your thirst it's a little too much thirst.
It's the 80s thirst. It's a different kind of thirst.
Oh, I understand. It's a different thirst.
Them kids didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, them kids. Yeah, they don't know about the thirst back then. And Billy was like walking around winking at folks. He was like putting the shades on, trying to be cool. It was funny. I thought that was funny. So I did want to remark on that. But lastly, I think the last single character I want to talk to before the main event, Dustin and his girl, man. Dustin and his girl.
Yeah,
she was real, and nobody believed him.
No one believed him. She was real.
She made him sing though.
Yeah, to get that number. That was funny. That part, but was because it's so serious up to that point.
Yeah,
and like they start singing, and I'm like, yo, I forgot.
And it was straight hitting the nose too. Like it wasn't bad.
I forgot that was a never ending.
Like I'm not saying they should drop an album,
I
but
forgot it
wasn't
story
bad.
until like they got to some part. I was like, that's never ending story, isn't it? I'm like, oh no.
He was like
more, but then you see like Hop and like Joyce is like,
there was just like,
really.
She was like, it's the easiest thing in the world. She was like, everybody knows what it is. It's like, no, everybody doesn't know what it is. He was like, can you just give it to me? She was like, I need one thing. He was like, in your eyes. Like, everybody was like, what?
Like, yeah, that was a cool moment.
It would have been funny. It was like, honey, we're on an open channel. Can we do this later?
That was funny. That was real funny. I like
man. Because I mean, they really sung it. Like they seriously sung that joint. Yeah. But they got the password. Everything worked out. Now, as far as Elle's power, sort of losing it, of course, with that little like bite mark thing that it laid in her.
Yeah, well, she was using it a lot.
Well, yeah, she was. She said
it.
she needed to recharge her battery.
You gotta recharge.
Yeah,
it might take a while for this one. She overused her power.
She whooped up that thing in the hospital. Plus, she was also always looking for people in the static realm or whatever you want to call it, or the dark realm or whatever.
Oh, the dark realm, the upside down. Wait, actually, what is that?
Because it's not the upside down really. It's kind of like her just searching through
it's
the
almost
white
like
noise.
her cerebral.
It's her cerebral. That's it. And her using that so much, her using her power so much, the way she held it down at the cabin.
Oh, she split it.
Where she was like, Elle came through. But the final scene, the effects on that on a Netflix show.
Oh no, they
was like,
but also you can have it set in one place so you can spend more money on it.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, we're gonna
shift the budget.
Yeah, we're gonna do about 60% of this show in the mall, but we're gonna have this huge scene where like the fireworks and like even the lighting off of the creature when the fireworks that was blazing, yo. Like
that's fire.
The only thing is, since we know it hates fire, before we use the fireworks, I would have squirted like as much lighter fluid on it as I could to keep the fire going. You would have set the mall on fire. Then, good point. Yeah, dang.
Fireworks because it's quick. It's boom. It's just an explosion. Yeah, it's not like.
But if you set that on fire, then you set the mall on fire indirectly, and then y'all all die. Yeah. So okay,
well, at least it's dead, right?
No,
that's the whole point, right? Yeah, be a martyr, right? You gotta be a hero, right? Not all heroes live.
We need a hero.
Some dead.
Yeah, they're gonna be dead after that. But
Endgame people know what I'm talking about.
And also throwing the car over those dudes. Elle used her powers straight up.
But then she couldn't move it down, that should show you how much she was drained.
Yeah, so it was.
He couldn't even barely even budget to move the car back down. Remember they needed to get the little cable?
Yeah, so engine? It was good to see her step up the way she did.
I see another thing.
Okay,
another thing.
What we got?
So they're missing the cable, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just take the whole more than one cable?
But it only has one cable.
No, the cable they were missing. Why didn't you just take why didn't you just take a rip of a whole bunch of cable? Instead of just one cable?
Yeah, because they only needed one cable.
No, I'm talking about that seemed like it was a sabotage.
Oh yeah, why didn't he take more than? Oh, you mean him, Billy, take more than that one?
Billy, him, Billy.
Yeah, Billy's stupid on that one. Maybe because the animal, the upside down creature.
What they call it, the mind flayer?
The mind flayer. Yeah,
I don't remember them calling that before.
I want to say they did call it the flayer.
They ain't say not one Demigorgon the whole entire season. They ain't saying that one time. Like they changed the verbiage all of a sudden.
Well, no, the Demigorgons are different than the mind.
Those are the dog things.
Yeah, the Demigorgons are the dog things, which surprised me when it stood up. I was like, "Whoa, y'all got another one!"
It's advancing.
Oh,
that's that's some alien stuff. Where like every single time I kill somebody, eating them,
them Russians need to stop messing with stuff, yo. Like the Stranger Things Russians,
the Stranger Things characterizations of Russians.
Yes, the Stranger Things TV Russians.
Gotta specify
that. Ain't no real.
We got no beef with Putin and none of them.
Yeah, we ain't got no beef with none of them. All right, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no
aliens. Who watches the show? What up, Vlad?
Who watches the show? You know, what up, Vlad? You know what I'm saying? Chilling, picking it. But the effects on it were always on point, always crisp. The acting was always on point. I'm down for this to go Stranger Things 4. Come on. I'm down. Like usually you'd be like, all right, I'm kind of done with this. But I think the time that we get between them is good.
I felt that way before it came on. I was like, I might be done. This might be it. But watching it, oh no,
you're like, okay, I'm cool.
Oh, we're back. Because the thing is, we're dealing with them in different eras. Even if they're growing up too.
Yeah.
So we're seeing them in like.
So we're sort of growing up with
eras.
them.
Yeah. So I like that.
And then they could also.
It's the Goonies meets something.
It
meets some horror, something.
Goonies / It sort of kind of thing.
I need to watch it. The OG It. I haven't seen it. So long.
Don't watch the OG one. The new one is a lot better.
No, I think I want to watch the old one.
Okay.
I'm a person who I watched Exorcist the other day.
All right. Now Exorcist still works, I think.
It does work.
It still
strangely enough, that movie is very scary still.
Yeah.
And I ain't even about none of the stuff that you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just like, works. You see the cold breath in the room.
Yeah, it's just
her spit up the peas, her saying stuff, her face all jacked up.
It's just weird.
That movie is.
But the funny thing is how long it takes to get going. Oh, because like
the good thing about it, when I saw it, I was at home. I was back. This maybe a year, actually maybe a year ago, but I was back with my parents, and it came in right when she was already in the bed and everything. So I had to see all that setup and stuff. It was you got to the good part. I mean,
yeah, because if you watch the whole movie,
slow movie.
Yeah, the movie is mad.
It has like very little dialogue, a lot of airspace.
Yeah,
those kind of movies.
It's very creepy, but that movie,
it builds it up. Though.
Yeah. But it takes a while to get going. Like Exorcist takes a minute to get going.
Yeah, 73, I think the movie came out.
Something like that. Yeah, something around that.
Yeah, 73. And then the next one came out like a year or two ago after. And it came on after. I was like, what is this? Oh, this second one? Oh, this looks stupid.
Yeah.
I turned on once and try going in her head, like, oh, let's recreate why would I recreate that? Or something wrong with you?
Yeah, why you
want to recreate that?
Now, speaking of why, here's my couple questions. Will, why won't you tell your folks when you first feel something? He felt something at the movie theater.
Yeah, he did.
And you said nothing. You could have saved us maybe 2 episodes.
I'm doing the Tom Holland.
But he's experienced with them, so he doesn't have to feel like he's out of place. Like these people know. Like you went through 2 years of this with
him.
He's
hoping that's not what it is.
All right. Yeah.
He told him after it.
Yeah, he did. He did come clean, but it's just like it's like, dude,
you never hit nothing when you was a kid.
Yes, but not that serious, man.
It's not that serious. It's a little thing to take over your body and make you possessed. Who cares? This is a little thing.
Probably take over the world. No big deal.
Out of worlds, schmerlds. We got enough worlds at other places. Pretty sure there's humans everywhere else.
Oh man,
we're gonna be good.
We'll be all right. But this. When it comes to the government part at the end, the story, like the coverage part and everything, this joint works well. I recommend it. I can't wait to watch them all again. Like,
I gotta go back and watch the OG ones.
Like sometime next year, I'll go back and watch all of it again.
IG
World.
20 seconds.
We out.
Nobody came out.
Yep. All right. Cool. We good.
It's all good.
But yeah, man. We recommend it highly. Stranger Things is dope. Too good. You know what I'm saying? especially at a point where I thought they wouldn't have any more in the tank, and they did. And I think it's because of things like giving yourself, what was it, like 2 years or so? Well, no, maybe not 2 years, about a year and a half. Yeah. So
they didn't do Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones took like 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years and like 3 months to be exact.
2 years and 3 months for something that I don't feel like anybody was happy with.
Doo-doo.
Straight doo-doo.
Yeah, it was really bad. I mean, it just was rushed.
Yeah.
It's like they try to do like a season's worth in a half a season.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You never get that time back. See, Stranger Things killed it, man. They killed it on costuming. They killed it on set design. They killed it on the creature design. They killed it on the Russians. And they killed it on the American government.
That scene that kept showing with that
Joyce.
When Hop and them finally, and then that scene with them, like, and she's like, Elle's in the middle, and they're all like around her.
Oh yeah.
That hero shot, that image right there,
the hero shot. Yeah.
When I saw, I was like, oh,
because everybody's back together.
I was like, oh, that's the one. That's where they got that from. Like, cool, I like that.
So like,
I always love that shot because it's like the colors, like, because Elle's now wearing vibrant colors.
Yep.
I'm all for that.
She changed from emo Elle.
Well, because she got out and got to the mall. Remember?
Yeah, she got to the mall.
Thanks to Max.
Because I was wondering if we'll ever, because when she was talking about like recharging her batteries, I was like, I wonder if she'll reach out to one of her kind of experiment sisters. You know,
yeah.
Like
that's the thing. What happened when they showed an image and I think it was the Susie one. She was behind something, whatever. I thought that was gonna be one of her sisters, like trying to help out or something. So, but I forgot about the thing is I forgot the season.
And see that, and that's the thing. That's a thread that they could always follow on later on.
Set up a lot actually.
Yeah, because season 2 not only set up that she wasn't the only kid, but there's numerous other kids, and they're out doing whatever.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that changes the game considerably.
Yeah, it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it changes. Like, she can always ask for the help. They can always be a threat later on. Who knows?
It's like
the government can always decide, you know what? These kids are out here and they're loose and they need to be tied up. But then that changes it into more of an action thing than more of a thriller thing. So
yeah,
that probably would never happen.
That takes out the whole scary part.
But
them gunning down kids is not scary. That's
it's
stupid.
It's something that would make sense in more of a spy type movie or something like that, but not this. But still,
which they had the elements in it because they had a spy.
He thought they were spies.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about this season.
Oh yeah.
He thought they were spies, so they were beating him up.
Yeah.
He got beat up. Ron? No, I'm trying to figure out what his name is right now.
Yeah. He got beat up bad. But from the creatures to the kids, the acting, set design, show is just good, man. And this is a show that in its 3rd season is still coming with it. Yeah. Season 1, I was wondering if season 2 was going to be a fluke. Or find out it just, won and they can't do it again. Season 2 is solid. This one is another one. I'm down for it, man. I'm down for season 4 in 2001 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely down with it because these kids are talented. The adults are talented. It seems like they like doing this, and their chemistry on screen is flames.
I was right. His name is John. The boyfriend. Nancy and John.
Cool. Nancy and John. Not Will's older brother, but John.
Who else was I looking for again?
That's it.
Oh wait, no, I was saying the other person. The other guy with the hair.
Oh yeah, what was the other guy with the hair? I don't know.
I'm looking for his name, but I don't see his name. Maybe he's Billy. No, Billy.
That's not Billy.
No, not Robin. No, that's
Charlie.
No, maybe I skipped him.
Oh no.
Joyce, Joyce, Mike, 11, Dustin, Lucas, Will, Maxine, Nancy, John, Steve Harrington.
Steve Harrington, yeah, Steve the Hair Harrington. That's what it was.
Steve the Hair Harrington.
So so guys, hey, that's it. Show's dope. We really loved it, man. Dope. So to my left, my esteemed colleague, beat conductor extraordinaire, Arckatron.
Me? Oh, me. Hey guys, you can find me at arckatron.com. And you can find me on Arckatron on everything else too. So what's your stuff, man?
NERDSoul. That's right. Video, podcast, music. Holla at your boy because I got that dopeness for you. Don't forget that this week we got to talk about Swamp Thing. We got to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on the Ride podcast. We got to talk about
Something to watch.
oh yeah, you got something to watch. We got to talk about Krypton on the podcast.
And we
got
also
to talk about Legion on the podcast.
Bandana.
Oh yeah, this Wednesday we got. Oh no, not Wednesday.
Not Wednesday, Thursday.
Thursday this week.
You switching up on me?
Well, because this week we got.
I was trying to figure.
We got some hot.
I was trying to remember
on Wednesday. Well, we might not be able to drop it on Wednesday, but
I was trying to remember which week it was. I was like,
is this week?
Because it comes out on the 19th, right?
Yeah. So we got some stuff for y'all. We got some stuff coming. So with that said, don't forget to check out.
Send me a text before that. That's out of my schedule. That's like a new thing added to my schedule. So please remind me.
GoFundMe.com/Violator20, 20th anniversary of Violator, the album. We're trying to get there so that we can cover it, interview all the people we can, the panel on the making of the album, The Life of Chris Lighty, all that jazz, and so many dope artists like Q-Tip, Busta Rhymes, Noriega, all that stuff. We need your help. Put $1 in the bucket. That's right. GoFundMe.com/Violator20. VIOLATOR20. Holla at us. So until next time, well, for me, it'll be tomorrow sometime, we'll be talking about either Swamp Thing or we'll be talking about Nosferatu. But until then, this is from us to you saying peace.
And shout out to Turk.
Yeah.
It's good to see him on the next show.
Oh, yeah, Turk in the house.
He showed up.
Like, yeah.
Turk is back.
Turk. Oh.
He may be going for the Marvel universe, but he's in this universe.
Yo, he in this universe. Nice to see Turk doing his thing, man.
Turk.
He was making fun of his shirt.
Yeah. Turk. This is a little appearance. All we need a little appearance.
Little piece of Turk. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. All right, y'all. This is the end.
NJ.
This is the real end.
VA.
2
NJ.
up, 2 down. LA.
LA.
All those things.
New Jersey.
Thomas D.
Yeah,
Alan Lewis.
Jersey.
Lotus Scholar. All y'all. Peace.